Good morning and welcome to my channel. It's Ola 1979 at Doll's Mommy Diaries, and it is a very good morning for me. Excuse me. Here you can see I've got my newest baby doll, not Val, I was going to say Valentina. Her name's actually Florentina Vivienne. Isn't she gorgeous? She's the Hasbro My Real Baby 2000 African American version. Brand new, spanking new, in her original box, never used. She's been in that box for 23 years, because remember, these babies were made in the year 2000. And I don't know her history. All I know is that she's brand new and was in this box for 23 years unopened and unwanted and unloved. She'd been on eBay for the last 2 years, and I knew she was mine when I saw her, but it was very difficult for me to decide to spend that amount of money on her, as I'm a stickler for bargains. And if there's a bargain and something that's meant to cost $300 is now going for $50, I'm in there. But she's the kind of doll where the seller is not going to release her at a bargain price, because he believes, because she's rare, African American, and in the advert it said extremely rare, he was not going to release her for, a bargain price. So it's taken me 2 years to come to a point where I decided to spend that money. But in the interim period, the seller did knock off $75 off the price. So I still got her with a discount of $75. But she was expensive, but I have no regrets. No regrets at all. Because if she wasn't meant for me, somebody else would have bought her, but nobody did. And it was time to jump over the obstacles of my own self-doubt and concern at the price and just buy her. So she arrived Monday the 3rd of April 2023, and today it's a week later exactly. It is Monday the 10th of April, and I'm going to take her out for her first experience of the world around her. Remember, she's been locked up for 23 years in a box. So she hasn't had any experience of actually, having her batteries in and, being alive and conscious of the world around her, and then going out for a walk. I'm going to do some groceries, and I've decided to get a little bit more confident and take her into the shop in a buggy. That is not easy, is it? Taking a reborn doll into a busy supermarket. But luckily, I can sort of put her in the buggy in such a way that her identity as a doll will not be revealed. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be revealed. And even if it is revealed to anyone, it's none of their business. But I do want to go into shop and just be like any other normal mum, pushing her baby about without strange stares. So I have practiced at home, covering her with a blankie. And I've practiced and re-practiced. And I think just about here, if I turn it on her side like this and cover her like that, it's unlikely that anyone would think that she's a doll. But even if they do, what of it? I can't be arrested for it, that's for certain. I've been waiting so much for this time to take this doll out. In my dreams, anytime I thought of myself owning her, I'd envision myself putting her in the buggy and taking her out. And that helped me get to the point where I bought her. And now I want to bring that vision to pass, So I have decided to keep her switched off when she's going out, because she does talk a lot. She does make a lot of noises, and she can get really loud when she's making her baby sounds. And I don't want to bring any attention to her. So I will switch on now so you can, see her little sounds and whatever. And I will show you how, if you've got one of these dolls, how you can get her to go to sleep without switching her off, because you want to experience her like she's a real baby. So real babies, you don't press a button to switch them off. You settle them down so they fall asleep. And I can show you how to do that with Florentina Vivienne. So let's just switch her on. So she's got a button at the back here. And you just press it. See the button? It's got a little button here. See that button? So you just press. Good morning, Florentina. Are you happy to see me? Yes, you are, baby girl, aren't you? You're happy to see mommy. Oh, she wants her baba. She doesn't always say that when you switch her on, but sometimes that's the first thing she says. That's the first thing she can think about. So this is her baba. Her baba can be her thumb, or a dummy pacifier, or a bottle that's got a magnetic top. So let's give her thumb, which is the easiest. And she keeps her thumb in her mouth. See, look, she can keep it in her mouth. She's such a big girl. You're such a big girl, aren't you, Florentina? Florentina. Oh, you're such a big girl, aren't you, baby girl? As you can see in the background, my Christmas tree is still up. Yeah. Since COVID, and all the uncertainties around it, I found comfort in Christmas trees, I know, so when I leave the Christmas tree up, I feel less anxious about things, like the future and what's going to happen and whatever. So during COVID, I noticed that having the Christmas tree up comforted me. So I've left it up. I don't know if I'll leave the Christmas tree up forever and ever. But since 2020, I've not taken my Christmas tree down. I've not put it away. And look, I've got some decorations still up on the ceiling. Ooh. Naughty me. But hey, it makes me happy. Okay. So I'm going to clean the buggy. The buggy is an Ickle Baba Moon 3-in-1 travel system. I bought it pre-loved on eBay in 2020 for about £30. So I got the car seat and I got the pram frame. I think that's all I got. I got those two and that's all I needed. And it's lovely. It's perfect for me because I've got backache problems, and the handle is high enough to enable me to stand up straight and not slouch my shoulders or bend my back in any way. So, and I promise you, I've been through a number of buggies. None of them were suitable, all different kinds. And finally, after a lot of research, to find out the one that's going to be comfortable for my height, because I'm 5'7.5". So this was the one that was the perfect height for me. So I'm just going to get a bit of a clean. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean before. I love you. So I'm going to take her finger out of her mouth, because then she can say other stuff. Hello, baby girl. No. I want more. She's now saying she wants more. Mama. I'm not going to worry about her. Baby. 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 Okay, so that's all cleaned up. So I'm going to put her in and show you how you can get her to fall asleep without switching her off. Come on, baby girl. Come on, Florentina Vivienne. Come on. Let's show the audience how we can get you to sleep. So you turn her on her side and she needs to be facing to the right. If you turn her that way, yeah, let's strap her in first of all. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter, girl? Don't you want to go in your buggy? She's going to start crying, I can tell. That's why I have to keep her switched off, because she can get really noisy, you know. Oops, how do I fix this? Forgotten how to do this. There it is. She's having a tantrum.
Mama.
Okay, so I was trying to show you how to get her to sleep, but I couldn't get her to sleep in the buggy because it's in a sitting position and she will only fall asleep if you lie her down. So I'll show you here now before I put her in the buggy, yeah? So you lay her down like this and you make sure she's facing the right hand side. So you lay her down like that. And then you cover her up. She'll make that sighing sound that tells that she's going to fall asleep. When you put the blanket on her, she senses that she's meant to go to sleep. So give her, you can hear her breathing, snoring. So she knows when you put that blanket on her, you face her the right side. She knows that she's meant to go to sleep. Now, this was not included in the instructions because let's be honest here, this is an animatronic doll. So when the manufacturers made her, they can't know every single thing that the doll can do. They've got a limited time in which to produce these dolls and get them into the shops. So they will tell you the basics. So as you're looking after the doll, you'll find out other things that they can do. So I just discovered this through her siblings. So she's got 3 siblings. She's got Florida, who's the first one I bought in October 2020. Then the second one was Fiji. I bought her last year around August 2022, I think. Yeah. And then a couple of months later, I bought another one who I haven't actually ever done a video of. She's remained in a box. She's called Fifi Blossom. I might get her out now, but I never got her out before. I just kept her in a box because I was thinking about this doll so much and grieving that I couldn't get this doll Florentina, that I just lost interest in Fifi Blossom, who I bought last year. I never ever revealed her on Instagram or did any videos. I just kept in the box. So I'm feeling a bit guilty now, so I'm going to try and get her out because there is 4 of them. But since Florentina arrived, I'm now thinking about Fifi Blossom in the box, you know, so I'm hoping to get her out. But it's through Fifi and Florida, the other 2 that are always out, and I'm always doing videos with them. I learned from them that when you just put them down, they're making a lot of noise, you just put them down and turn them to the right hand side and put a blanket on them, they'll just fall asleep and they won't give you any more trouble. So I am now going to put Florentina into the buggy, strap her up, get dressed and start going to the groceries. So I am hoping to do some filming inside the shop, the supermarket. Um, hopefully some covert filming. I don't know how other reborn mums do their filming in supermarkets because I've never actually filmed in a supermarket before. I filmed out in the street with my reborns, but not inside a shop. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll have to do it covertly, like hidden camera, or even openly. Who knows? Before we go, I'm going to put this cute little jacket on Florentina Vivian. Hopefully I won't wake her up, but if I do, I'll just put her straight back to sleep. It's really cute and I've been thinking of trying it out on her. You know what, I think I'm going to spoil this doll because, you know, I've waited 2 years for her. So I think she might get more spoilt than the other ones. I hope not, but I think I might end up spoiling her more than the other ones, especially her siblings, Florida and Fiji and Fifi Blossom. Oh my gosh, it fits her perfectly. I was so right. Sometimes when she falls asleep, if you just pick her up gently, even gently, she'll wake up. The first time it happened, she frightened me, you know. I picked her up thinking she was fast asleep. She opened her eyes and made like a baby sound, a really loud baby sound. Frightened the life out of me. These dolls can give you a fright, you know, because you think, oh, it's just a doll, it's switched off, and suddenly it can just switch on by themselves sometimes. One of my other dolls, Galoo Baby Talk, one of them woke up in the middle of the night and started making noise, suddenly for no reason. She didn't do it again since, but that was just so strange. It really, you know, it scares you when that happens, when you're not expecting it. Her thumb's got stuck. I don't think this is going to fit. I don't want to damage her hand in any way, but her thumb has got stuck. No, I think this is not going to fit. Maybe I should put the thumb through first. Okay, put the thumb through. See if the rest of her hand can get through now. I think it will get through. See, it's a technique to it. There we go. I'm going to put the hood down. See? Okay, so I'm going to put her in a buggy. Gently so she doesn't wake up. There she goes. Oh, she's woken up. Oh my God, she woke up. She woke up. Oh my God, she's woken up. I'm going to have to get her back to sleep. Guys, she kept on waking up, and I think it's because she will fall asleep if she's lying down flat. But because this buggy is like a seated position, it makes her wake up. So I've had to manually switch her off at the back. If you look at the back where that little button is, you just press it and hold on it and she'll switch off. So that's what I've had to do because sitting her up like this is keeping her awake. So Doesn't she look cute in the buggy? Oh, so she does look cute. I think I'm going to have to rearrange her a little bit so that she's camouflaged. So I've turned her on her side. So the aim is that if people do look in my buggy, they'll see the profile of a baby. They'll not see a profile of a doll. See? Now if I put this blankie on her, that should keep her nice and safe from nosy people who should really mind their own business. It's really none of their business if I've got a doll or a baby. Let's be honest here. It really isn't any of their business. But, you know the society we live in. People love to mind other people's businesses. Here she is. Nicely tucked up and camouflaged very well. So if I just pull this down a little bit like that. Maybe I should put a hat on her. Less likely that a baby would have like a little headband on her head. Most babies don't. I'll put a little hat on her. Here she is, she's got her hat on. All wrapped up nicely. I think I'm ready now to go grocery shopping.